MaxPower Risk Management gives you full control over your trading risk. It automatically calculates the optimal lot size, protects your account with daily loss limits and equity safeguards, and lets you open or close positions instantly. You can pull your entry, take profit and stop loss directly from the chart, select the order type with one click, and manage multiple accounts through built-in copy trading. With real-time stats, candlestick confirmations, and fast execution, MaxPower delivers speed, discipline, and protection in every trade. We set the stop loss, we set the take profit. We choose whether we want a market order, a limit order, or a stop order. And then we set the percentage we want to risk. For example, 5% of the account. The application will automatically calculate the lot size needed to risk exactly 5% of the account. If we choose to risk 10% instead, it will automatically calculate the lot size for 10% of the account as well. Here it shows the amount we are risking from the account, the amount that represents 10% of the account. In my case, I'm risking $7,680. And below, I can see the potential profit for this risk, which is $15,744. And here we have the risk-reward ratio for this trade, in this case, 1 to 2.05. As you can see, all the values are calculated automatically. After that, I simply click Buy, and the order is placed in MetaTrader 5. At this moment, the order has been opened in MetaTrader 5. If I want to open a new order risking 5% of the account, I simply adjust it in the interface and open a new trade. In the interface, we can see that all open orders represent 15.1% of the account, $11,592, and the potential profit represents 30% of the account, $23,338.6. We can also see the stop loss percentage as well as the pair's spread. Here we can set an alert for the daily loss. For example, if I lose $15,000 from the account, the application will start sending alerts to notify the trader. If the trade moves toward take profit, when it reaches 0.5 R, the stop loss will automatically be moved to break even. So when we are in profit by 0.5 risk reward, the stop loss is automatically shifted to break even. Below, we can set the percentage of the position we want to close when the stop loss is moved to break even. So this setting is connected to the previous one. I can choose to close 30% of the profit when the stop loss moves to break even, or 50%, or any other value depending on the strategy. And below, I can set an alert for the account's equity. If the account equity reaches the value I set, alerts will appear. For example, if I set it to $75,000, an alert will be triggered because the account's equity is higher than the value entered in the interface. And this is an example of the alert that will appear. And here we have the profit generated from all the trades open today. Here we can set the different currency pairs that we want to trade. When I press the Order Fill button, the entry, stop loss, and take profit values will automatically be populated with the values from the first open trade for the selected pair. If we go to EURUSD, set the stop loss, take profit, and entry price, and then try to place an order, we will receive an alert because today is the weekend and the Forex market is closed. The market is closed, so we cannot place the order. We go back to BTCUSD and close all the orders. Let's see how to open a buy stop order. And just like that, we've opened a buy stop order very easily. This is a buy stop order. Now let's set a pending order of type sell limit. So the price will move up into this area and will activate the order. These three buttons are used to set the stop loss, take profit, and entry price to the current market price. If we go to the 15-minute time frame, we can set alerts for confirmation candles. Maybe our strategy requires a red confirmation candle on the 15-minute chart or a green confirmation candle on the 15-minute chart. The alert can be set easily from here for confirmation candles. Let's force the application to display confirmation alerts, just as an example for this video. Below, we have stop loss alerts. So if we hit a stop loss, the application will start displaying warning alerts. Now, let's try to force a stop loss so we can see an example. We'll open a trade that will immediately hit the stop loss. To stop the alerts, you simply need to uncheck this checkbox. And now the user can also reactivate the alerts for the next stop loss. Below, we have swap information for long and short positions. These details are important for traders who keep their positions open for several days or overnight. We also have a detailed SWAP report that shows which pairs are the most profitable in case we use a strategy based on swap-generated profit. Now we have all the brokers' pairs included in the swap report, and traders who do carry trading can see the best pairs for long-term positions. The data is taken from the specifications of each pair. The data from the report also appears in the interface, but the report shows us which pairs have the highest SWAP values, ordered in descending order. It's a very useful report for long-term trades that remain open for a week, a month, or even longer. Here we have the swap report for GBP-CAD. Now let's take a look at the copy trading feature between a master account and multiple slave accounts. On the main account that will share the trades, we check the option I'm Master, and I share trades to others. On the slave account, we need to check I copy new trades and also existing trades from, and then select the master account from the drop-down, the account from which we are copying the trades. Now, on the slave accounts, we need to set the percentage for each trade that we copy. On the master account, we will open a trade, and that trade will be copied and opened on the slave account with the risk percentage that we set in the previous step. The trade closed on the master account will also be closed on the slave account. On the slave account, we can choose to also copy the stop loss and take profit values. After enabling this option, whenever we open a trade on the master account, that trade will be copied to the slave account, along with the take profit and stop loss levels. The trade on the slave account now has a different risk value. And the trade is replicated on the slave account. Other functionalities can be configured directly from the application's properties, such as the StopOut feature. Let's see exactly how the StopOut feature works. So, if I open multiple trades and those trades have a very large stop loss, then if the trades are at risk of hitting StopOut before hitting their stop loss, an alert will appear to highlight this situation. As you saw, the open trades have a very large risk, and because I increased the stop loss, there is a chance that these trades could hit stop out before reaching the stop loss. And for this reason, we are alerted. If I increase the stop loss, and there is a chance of getting a stop out, I will receive warning alerts. But if I reduce the stop loss and the stop out risk disappears, the alerts stop. The values are also shown in the UI, displayed under the label, Stop Out. Below, we can see that the application displays the profit made today. And from here, we can also set other alerts based on each trader's preferences and strategies, such as alerts for national holidays, alerts when we have trades at break-even, and the market is about to close. This alert helps warn us that due to the spread, the trade might be closed, and many more. These are some of the main features that the MaxPower application offers. We hope it helps you make as much money as possible using our app. And in the future, we will create additional presentations that explain certain functionalities in more detail. We wish you a great day. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel.